right. Do you guys know what the word recruit means? It's a hard word, recruit. Yes, Ella, what does recruit mean? Oh, we've got lots of hands up. Ella, go ahead.
Hire.
I'm sorry, to hire, that's part of it. That's not a bad idea. Isabella, what do you think?
Like to employee, like you want someone to do something for you.
Yes, you've both said the same word. You're both absolutely right. Rebecca?
It's sort of like maybe convincing someone to join like a group.
Yes, you recruit people to join a group. You are absolutely right. You entice them. You ask them to come and become a soldier. So you go out in the war, they used to go and recruit young men and say to young men like Marcus, Marcus, you got to come to war with us, come to war. And Marcus would have to go to war. In defiance, do you know what defiance means? Defiance means to go against what somebody has said. So if, for example, your mom says you can't go out tonight and you go out, that means you are in defiance of your mom. And I think she wouldn't like that at all. Isabella, do you want to read the next sentence for us? The next paragraph, please.
Okay. Does it start over the time?
Over time, yeah.
Over time, it became widely recognized as a day of romance and a celebration of love. The first Valentine's Day card was sent in 1415 from Francis, Duke of Orleans, to his wife to express the love and desire he felt for her while he was held prisoner in England. Today, lovers all around the world exchange cards, chocolates, and gifts as a sign of their love for each other.
Yes, some people love February 14th, which is Valentine's Day, because they know they're going to get a Valentine's present. Some people hate it because they don't have anybody who's going to give them a present. So that's really hard. Everybody understands the word romance? And we understand the word desire? Gosh, you guys and girls are so smart. Let's try and do 1, 2, 3, and 4. What word shows behavior showing you are not willing to obey? Yes, please, Rebecca. Defiance, defiance. D-E, which would be defiance, defiance. Okay, excellent. Number 2, what is the action and feeling of people who are in love? Yes, Yana. Yana, go ahead.
Romance.
Romance, good. The third one is a word that is a very strong want or wish. Yes, Isabella.
Desire.
Desire, absolutely. And finally, number 4, to select or persuade somebody to join an organization. Lots of hands up. Go ahead, Ella.
Recruit.
Recruit. Gosh, you guys are so smart. We're nearly finished this one. There are sentences here: abundant, chance, inclination, inherit, mutual, and trigger. Are there any words in there that you do not understand? Do we understand abundant? Full of, lots of. Chance, perchance, we take a chance and hope that something will work out. An inclination, we are leaning towards something. Inherent means that it is inside, you are born with it, you come with it. Mutual is a mutual agreement, meaning that together it is an agreement, it is a mutual thing, you both feel the same way. And to trigger, does anybody know what that word means? Yes, please, Ella.
To like do an action.
cause
what? I'm sorry.
to do something to like annoy the other person or cause an event.
Yes, to cause something to happen. Excellent. All right, I love chocolate. So I'm going to read the sentence and let's figure out which word goes with here. Chocolate may be something romantic. It contains chemicals that cause you to fall in love. That would be the word inherent. Chocolate may be inherent romantic, meaning that chocolate and romance go together. It is inherent that chocolate is part of romance. And on February the 14th, we give lots of chocolates. However, chocolate, which may cause feelings of love in some people, can something severe headaches for others. What would that be? Yes, Ella.
Trigger.
Trigger. Excellent. Number 3. By exchanging gifts, a person in love sometimes discovers that the love is something and that his and her feelings are returned.
Mutual.
I'm sorry? Yes, mutual. Who said that? That was very good. That was excellent. Okay, number 4. According to a recent scientific study, women with large chins have a greater something to cheat. Yes, I think that's, is it a chance or is it have a greater, a chance to cheat in relationships? I don't know if, according to a recent scientific study, women with large chins have a greater inclination to cheat in relationships. They have a leaning towards, they are more likely to, an inclination more likely to. Number 5, and something of certain chemicals in the brain causes the racing heart, blushing and sweating palms of someone in love. What would that be?
Abundance.
Yes, abundance, absolutely. And number 6, in the natural world, there is an element of something in winning a mate. There is an element of chance. It could happen, it might not happen. You are taking a chance. It's not a definite, it's not for sure. Make sense? Everybody okay with that? All right. Let's move on to the next page then. Feathers of love. All right, so I think we should read a little bit first and then, have you girls read Feathers of Love or not yet? No, let's read it first and then we can always come back to answer those questions. All right, let's see who has not read yet. Ella, could you please read the first paragraph?
Covered in soft black feathers, the noble performer bows deeply to his audience. Top of his head grow several long feathers that tap the ground as he begins his dance. This dancing bird is Corolla's parotia.
Good girl. That's a hard word. Well said.
Just one of the fascinating and unique birds of paradise that live on the island of New Guinea. What is the reason for the dance show? This male bird is attempting to impress a row of females that are watching him from a branch above.
Very well read. You read with so much feeling. That was wonderful. Does everybody know what the word noble means? Noble. Yes, please go ahead, Ella.
Like very, like if a person is very like man-like and it's like polite.
And is what?
Polite.
Noble person, there are 2 meanings for the word noble. In this particular case, it means to show high qualities, to show really lovely qualities, to show high morals. Another one, a nobleman or a noble lady, is somebody who comes from a very high social standing, or a politician, or somebody who's very important and comes from a very good lineage. That is somebody who is noble. Does that make all sense? You said Corollas, Parotia very well. I was very impressed. Okay, Rebecca, how about reading us the next line? The next sentence, sorry. The next whole paragraph here.
Keeping the female's attention isn't easy, so he really gives it his all. He pauses for dramatic effect and then commences his dance again. His neck sinks and his head moves up and down, head feathers bouncing. He jumps and shakes his feathers until his performance attracts the attention of one of the females, the one that will be his mate.
Excellent, very well read. Commences. Commences means to begin, but commences is usually used in the written word. So when you're talking, you will say, you will begin the sentence with, hello, how are you? When you write, you will say, you will commence the sentence with, hello, how are you? Does that make sense? Yeah? So basically, commence is something you would do in writing, and he bounces around. I'm going to stop sharing this for a moment because I want to show you the bird and how he dances, okay? So I am going to stop sharing, and I am going to go to the bird, and we are going to go to this one, and we're going to play from present slide. This is the bird dancing. Look at this. Yes, Isabel, Rebecca.
This is just a comment. I realized that this one with the symbol thing, it's like the yellow square, National Geographic, and then here it also has National.
That's exactly right. Look at this bird and how it dances. This is the bird we're talking about. Look at that. Oh my gosh. He is making himself beautiful so that the ladybird likes him. That's crazy. Look at that bird. Whoa. Isn't that a crazy dance that he's doing to try and attract the female bird? I think that's craziness. So that's the bird that we're talking about, guys. That's the dance that he's doing. That's what we're reading, right? So let's go back to our book. So that's what we're basically reading about. All right. Melissa, would you like to read an amazing performance for us, please?
Sure. The dense and humid jungle of New Guinea is nature's most
Absurd.
absurd theater. The very special mating game of the birds of paradise. To attract females, males' feathers are costumes worthy of the stage. The bright reds, yellows, and the blues of their feathers stand out sharply against the green in the forest. It seems that the more extreme the male's costume and colors, the better his chance of attracting a mate.
Very nice, very nice. That was a fun reading. Does everybody know what the word absurd means? Yeah, it means kind. Yes, go ahead, please, Ella. What does it mean?
Means like weird and different.
Yes, it does. It means weird and different. Did everybody understand that that paragraph? Yeah? All right, we're good. Let's see, where is our Marcus? Marcus, could you read the next paragraph for us, please? Up here, I think it is the dense forest. Over here, not only do
the male birds of paradise have extremely beautiful feathers, they know how to use them. Each species has its own type of display behavior. Some dance remarkably complex dances on the ground in areas that they have cleaned and prepared like their own version of a dance floor. Other performances display high in the trees. The male red of paradise shows off